Bueno, Juno, hablemos. Primero, te voy a robar las cosas. Y segundo, quiero respuestas. Parece que eres un maestro lo tuyo.
It looks like you're a master of your craft.
I've heard that before. Did you bring the steel?
Steel? No,
Tengo
I
acero
think you're
igualmente.
confusing me with...
Somehow you seem familiar. Do we know each other from
Del campamento
somewhere?
viejo, quizás. Sí.
Sure, from the old camp.
The old camp, right. You're that curious guy. I thought you was dead.
Yes, everybody thinks that. Who else survived?
A few. Some fled with Raven like I did. For a lot of others, the old camp became a grave.
Qué mal. Cuéntame tu vida.
Tell me about your escape.
Chaos broke out the day the barrier fell. Some hid, others fled, and there was a plundering everywhere.
No había mucho que saquear. Lo saqué todo yo.
About to leave the camp when it turned bright very suddenly, and a scorching pain ate through my skin. I'd been struck by
Hay un
death,
cofrecito muy mal escondido
feels
por
like
allá en la
it's still
esquina.
here.
¿Es tuyo?
Later, someone told me that Thoris found me and took me with him.
Sobre el intento de asesinato de Esteban.
About the attack on Esteban.
What do you want from me?
I'm looking for the person behind the attack.
And why are you coming to me about that?
I thought you might know something about that business.
I don't know anything.
No te creo. He oído un par de cosas sobre ti.
I've heard a few things about you.
So?
I heard that you weren't in your place when the attack occurred.
What else?
Paul said you hate Esteban.
So, did he? What else?
Emilio spat out your name. You definitely know something about the attack.
You've been having a chat with old Emilio, eh?
And he isn't the only one who suspects you.
Estás en problemas.
What's that supposed to mean, huh?
Quiero aliarme con el asesino.
I want to join forces with the assassin.
Against Esteban, really? Then prove it. I've been waiting for too long for a delivery of steel from the pirates. I suspect that Esteban captured it in order to sell it to me later at a higher price. Of course, he won't do that himself.
Entiende el mercado,
A couple of
Esteban.
bandits in the swamp are on his payroll.
How do you know that?
Drunken bandits talk too much.
Does this talkative bandit have a name?
His name is none of your business, but the guy you're looking for is called Juan.
Juan.
I haven't seen him in the camp for a long time. You'll have to look for him in the swamp.
Vale, me ocuparé de esto por ti.
Okay, I'll do it for you.
Good. We'll see if you can be trusted.
Pero ese cofre de ahí me llama la atención. Tengo que saber qué hay aquí. Ay. Todos de un lado. Ok. Pepita de oro nada más, que porquería. ¿Quién guardó esto acá? Es una broma. Ay. Si me meto acá, Juno, ¿te enojas? No, ni se dio cuenta. Ah, todo abierto. 5 de oro nada más. No van bien las cosas, ¿no? Está por cerrar el negocio. Uy, se me apagó el control. Mierda. Desperfectos. Enseguida vuelvo. Mierda. Estas pilas. No sé si es el receptor que no está recibiendo la señal o qué, pero... no debería tener problemas si está cerca, más o menos. En fin. Cualquier cosa se las cambio. O capaz las pilas recargables me están fallando. Ya digamos que tienen un tiempo, todo tiene fecha de vencimiento. Y las pilas recargables también. Creo que voy a tener que comprar otras. Otro repuesto a la brevedad. Bueno, ¿en qué estábamos? Tengo que ir a buscar a un tal Juan. Y me parece que cuando estaba farmeando por ahí afuera, vi a ese sujeto. Y creo que estaba... por acá. ¿Todo bien, Ramón? Todos tienen nombres españolizados. Se supone que son todos alemanes acá, pero bueno. En el mundo Gothic todo es posible. Creo que los vi por acá. Estoy casi seguro. Estaba en una cuevita. Traté de no matar a los bichos que había cerca como para saber, como para orientarme por dónde estuve o no estuve antes. Claro, es acá. O sea, hay un tiburón de la ciénaga vivo. Esto es el indicio de que es un lugar inexplorado, aunque lo exploré superficialmente, pero no lo exploré, usted me entiende. Mierda. Quiero ir al borde. ¡Ah! No, ustedes no hace falta gastar flechas. Con esto es suficiente. Y... unite a la fiesta, vamos. ¡Ah! Así que sus aguijones tienen propiedades curativas. Qué bien. Hay otro encimado arriba del otro. ¿Qué? Tabaco de hierbas. Estaba bien escondido. Y un pescado. No, el pescado. ¿Cómo llegó hasta acá? ¿Cómo es una pista para encontrar a Juan? Puede que sea eso. No, pero no está acá. ¿Dónde mierda estaba? No, capaz tengo que ir un poco más por acá. Me voy a pegar a la pared. Sí, acá está la cuevita. Lo sabía. Sirve de algo hacer los rehearsals. Juan. Primero, lo primero. ¿Y ahora qué pasa?
How's it going?
What do you want? Have you got anything to say to me? If not, you can just go away. Otherwise, my friend will make mincemeat of you.
¿Qué pasó con vos? ¿Atropellaron a tu perro? ¿Estás de mal humor? Dicen que venden cosas interesantes. Que vendes cosas interesantes.
They say you have some interesting wares to offer.
So what? Esteban wants to jerk me around, eh? I do all the work and hide away here for days in this miserable hole, and he just sends someone to fetch the stuff? I'm not a warehouse.
Yeah, and that isn't my problem.
But I'm making it your problem. You want the delivery? Fine. You can pay for it. Get the gold from Esteban or Raven or I don't know where. I don't care. Whoever wants these goods will pay for them.
No me envíes, Esteban.
I don't come from Esteban.
Oh? Well then. Hey, just a moment. Hold still for a second. You have a critter on your shoulder.
Vení. Proba la furia de Betty. La fea. ¡Ah!
Holy shit!
Mierda, tampoco es responsivo esto. ¿Querés pelear vos? ¿No era tu amigo? ¿No vas a saltar al combate? ¿No querés tener problemas? Yo lo convierto en tu problema. No creo que me vayan a cobrar ninguna multa por vos. Sos insignificante, sos genérico. Nadie va a llorarte. Créeme. Ok. Ya tenemos todo. Entonces tengo que volver con el tipo ese. Y hablar. Está un poco irresponsivo esto. Sí, creo que las pilas estas no van bien. O capaz es la cajita que contiene las pilas el problema. Son medio sensibles. ¿Será que mi gamepad ya no da para más? ¡Ta madre! ¡Ah! Tengo el acero.
I have the steel.
And was Juan there too?
He was.
I knew it. That rat Esteban was behind it.
Now, what about our agreement?
The man you want to talk to is waiting for you in the bar. Talk to the barkeeper.
Está bien. ¿Tenés una armadura para mí? Después te voy a preguntar. Primero, vamos a hablar con el extraño misterioso. Tengo una cita. Háblame, idiota. ¡Snaf! ¡Snaf! ¡Háblame! Uno dice que debería encontrarme aquí con alguien.
Who sent me?
Looks like you found your man. Go on up to the next floor. Someone's waiting for you.
Espero que sea una morocha curvilínea. Ah, sos vos, Lucía. Ah, no estás mal. Podría mitigar penas con vos. Ay, no, sos vos. Vos no sos una morocha curvilínea. Dame tus cosas. ¿Qué sabes sobre el intento de asesinato de Esteban?
What do you know about the attempt on Esteban's life?
Listen, I don't want anything to do with that business, got it? I have my own worries. I'm a victim myself.
In what way?
I paid a lot of gold for my last delivery, but it never came. Some swine made off with it. I've been robbed, probably by some of our own people.
¿Qué tipo de envío era?
What sort of delivery?
A packet of lockpicks. Someone was supposed to get them from the pirates for me, but a guy named Juan snatched it away from me, including the gold that I paid for it. That bastard is hiding somewhere in the swamp.
Sí, ese asunto ya está solucionado. Tengo tu paquete. Ah, Juan trabaja para Esteban.
Juan worked for Esteban.
What?
Don't play games with me. You knew about it.
Fine, you're right. But I hope you also realize why I didn't tell you about it. Everyone in the camp knows you work for Esteban. I don't have any desire to get dragged into this business just because you're hot for a red stone.
No trabajo para Esteban, la verdad.
I'm not really working for Esteban.
So, you want to pull the wool over the old swine's eyes? Then I'll give you some good advice. Keep it to yourself. When it comes to Esteban, trust no one. Not even me. Got it? Now enough about that. We don't want to be overheard.
Tengo tu paquete.
I have your package.
Indeed. What about Juan?
He's dead.
Good. Then he can't cause me any more trouble. As far as you are concerned, I have a pretty good relationship with Juno. I'll see to it that you get your armor cheap from now on.
Excelente.
Also, I'll give you one of my weapons. One hand washes the other. That hasn't changed since back then.
Así que tú planeaste el ataque.
So you were behind the attack.
Yes, Esteban is in the way of my business. He won't let any of the bandits who work for me into the mine. He's making sure that everyone works for him, and only for him.
¿Estás celoso?
That way, he can pocket a percentage of every deal and control the whole camp.
¿Quiere que ocupar su lugar?
Do you want to take his place?
No, I'm a trader. I just want to go about my business in peace.
¿Qué piensas hacer ahora?
What are you planning?
We'll get Esteban out of the way. That means you will kill him and take his place.
Me gusta cómo
As long
suena.
as his bodyguards are with him, I don't have a chance.
Then we'll have to get them to leave by telling the truth.
What truth?
You have done your job. You know that I was behind the attack. Tell Esteban, and he'll send his boys to kill me. I'll expect them here. When they're gone,
¿Te tenés fe?
you can deal with the bastard, and I'll take care of the guards.
Suena bien. ¿Algo
Wait a
más?
minute.
Ah, no tiene nada más para decirme. Pero primero me voy a ir a comprar la armadura de Juno. Cada pequeña cosa puede ser la ayuda. Dale, macho, ¿por qué no puedes saltar en interiores? Uy, carajo. ¡Salta! Juno. Necesito una armadura mejor.
I need better armor. Fisk said you'd give me a good price.
Fisk, you say? Well, I still owe him a favor.
$1,400,
Okay, I'll take the armor.
Sure thing.
Pero no me la puse automáticamente. ¿Por qué? A ver. Esta madre. Tengo lleno de cosas esto. Armadura de bandido nueva. ¿Dónde está? Armadura de pirata. Armadura de... ¡Ay! Armadura pesada de bandido. Acá está. Ligeramente diferente. Bueno. Y ahora tengo que hablar con... Esteban. Sí. Lo que voy a hacer ahora es guardarlo acá. Aunque podría matarlos a todos sin... Sobre el encargo.
About the assignment.
Listen, I have other things I have to take care of.
I thought you might be interested in knowing who was behind the attack.
Who is it? Tell me his name so my guards can wring his neck.
The traitor
No puedo
Fist
decir
is
vos.
behind it. At the moment,
Cobarde.
he's sitting in the bar unsuspecting and drinking.
Ha! Well done, kid. My guards will take care of him. You heard him, boys. Go get Fisk.
Vayan. ¿Y qué pasará ahora?
And what happens next?
What happens next? I'll tell you what happens. Fisk will die a painful death. And everyone in the camp will find out about it. That'll be a warning to all of them.
Tengo una sorpresa. Vos también vas a tener una muerte dolorosa.
Do I get a red stone now?
Yeah, you did your job well. Someone like you has no business in the mine. I can use you much better out here. You'll stay in the camp and continue working for me.
¿Me estás tomando el pelo?
Are you trying to play me for a fool? There was never a question of me working for you.
It isn't everyone who gets an offer like this, but if you don't want it, you're free to leave the camp.
How about if you keep your word and give me a red stone?
Hey, one more word. My guards will have to hurt you too.
What guards?
What? Oh, I see. You're trying to pull a fast one. Just you wait.
Vale. Esta es Betty.
Now for some.
Combo avanzado, ¿eh? Pero no es suficiente, Esteban. Nada es suficiente para contra mí. Vos no viste nada, ¿entendiste? Y ahora qué. Tengo que hablar con Fisk. A ver si está vivo. 2 contra 1 era demasiado. Y no sé si Fisk es un guerrero muy apto. ¿Estás ahí, Fisk? Fisk,
Hey,
háblame.
you!
Esteban está acabado.
Esteban is finished.
I've waited for this for a long time. I think you've got things to do now, and I need to go back to my business. So, if you need anything else, you know where to find me.
Che, para ver qué tenés para vender.
Show me your wares.
¿Qué es esta mierda? Ah, son... Ok. ¿Dónde están los cuerpos de los guardias que vinieron acá a atacarte? Supone que deberían estar acá, ¿no? No, no están. Qué mal. Capaz los escondió. ¿Sí? Dame todo. Míralo a Fisk. ¿Quién lo diría? O capaz murió, o capaz pudo ganarles por el plot armor. El juego no podía permitir que muriera. Bueno, ¿y ahora qué hago, che? ¿Algo más para hacer? Nada más me queda hablar con Taurus. El
You know
Taurus.
the rule. No one goes into the mine without a redstone
Tengo
tablet.
una acá mismo.
Forget the mine. I have to see Raven.
Even then, we have rules here, and they apply to everyone, even to you. Go back. If you try to enter the upper square without permission, the other guards will kill you. Those are the rules.
¿No te acordás de mi idiota?
Wait a minute.
¿No me reconoces del campamento viejo?
Don't you remember me from the old camp?
You were one of the prisoners. Maybe you were one of my guards. And? Does that make us allies now? No, it doesn't. Maybe you're the guy who brought down the barrier. Maybe you also killed my pals. So
Es
what?
posible.
Those times are over.
¿Qué armadura es esa? ¿Dónde puedo conseguir una igual?
Hey, what's with your armor? Where can I get armor like that?
You can't. This armor is reserved for Raven's Guard. I hardly think there's an entrance exam for new candidates. But the ultimate decision isn't mine, it's Raven's.
Tengo que dar con Raven.
It's important that I get to Raven.
Oh yeah? Do you really think you can make it through to
Sí.
him? His guards have orders not to let anyone in. You'd be dead before you even saw
Ya veremos quién
him.
se
So
mata
knock
primero.
that idea out of your head.
Tengo una tablilla de piedra roja.
I have a red stone tablet here.
Okay, You killed Esteban, so you will do his job now. They have a few problems with mine crawlers in the mine. 3 diggers have bought it already. It's your job to provide replacements.
And when can I finally get into the damned mine?
Do your job. Afterwards, you can do what you want.
Vamos, déjame pasar. Por los viejos tiempos, por el viejo Jill.
Come on, let me in. For old time's sake.
Let me explain something to you. Do you know why I'm still alive?
No.
Because I've always been loyal to my people. I don't have to agree with everything Raven does, but I'll stick to the rules, and so will you.
Ok, no te enojes. Voy a hablar con los estúpidos estos. A ver. ¿Tenés ganas de trabajar vos?
Hey,
¿Qué carajo? Bueno,
how can I get a lot of gold quickly?
Good question. Isn't that why we're all here? Just see to it that you get a red stone from Thoris. Then you can go into the mine.
No tenemos línea de diálogo acá, no está traducido al español. La traducción está fallando. Estaba parcialmente en alemán y parcialmente en código binario. Increíble. ¿Alguien tiene ganas de trabajar en la mina? Ese era un minero igual. O sea... Fin.
Hey, you!
A trabajar. Te necesitan en la mina.
You're needed in the mine.
Sure thing, boss. You want to see the best in the mine? Then I'll get back to it. Oh, something else. I'll let you in on a digger's secret. Now and then it's a good idea to give it a really good whack. If you've hacked a couple of times and nothing has come out, then drag the point of the pick sideways across the rock. With a little luck, you'll get several chunks at once that way.
Bien. A ver vos, bandido.
Hey, you!
Ay, vos no sos... No sos minero. Emilio, te necesitan en la mina.
You're needed in the mine.
So now you're the boss here. Okay, then I'll get going.
¿Quién más? Vos. Lenan. Te necesitan en la mina.
You're needed in the mine.
You really do have a red stone for me. Excellent. Now I'll work that damn rock to crumbs. I already know exactly where I'll go. One more thing. If you go mine, and watch out that you don't strike too hard. Otherwise, your pickaxe will get wedged in the gold.
Gracias por el consejo. ¿Y dónde queda la mina? Te sigo, aunque vengas muy lentamente. Supongo que está acá arriba. Vamos a probar a hablar con nuestro amigo Taurus otra vez. Uf, te vayas a... ¿Qué carajo estás haciendo? Wow. Hey, Taurus. He enviado a los 3 tipos.
I sent out 3 guys.
All right. Then as far as I'm concerned, you can go in.
¿Y no tenés ganas de hablar más? A ver. ¿Qué dice acá? Crimson, 79 pepitas de oro recibidas y fundidas. Katy vienes recibido 250 de oro. Gara, 6 pepitas de oro. Todos los guardias, 9 pepitas de oro. Guardia de Raven, 25 de oro. Finn, 60 monedas de oro. Leonard, 40. Emilio, 50. Otros, 20. 1 Fizz, cada cual con sus bienes. No es importante. Pero este está revisando acá directamente. No puedo robar ese cofre.
Get out of my way, guard.
All right, you can pass.
Fuera de mi camino, idiota. Ya se murió uno acá. ¿Quién es? Me quedo con todo. La cama no. No quiero ir a dormir todavía. Muy temprano. Hueso de esqueleto, ¿eh? Decime, ¿cuál es la mina? Ah, esa es.
So, on your way to the mine?
¿Quién quiere saberlo? Sí.
Yes.
Then watch out for yourself. Watch out better than these guys who are scattered all over the place here did.
Why? Are they dead?
They worked themselves to pieces.
Idiota. Qué poquitas cosas que tenían, che. Mm. Mhm. Ineptos. Ah, qué porquería. Por lo menos están abiertos. Lástima que no hay nada acá adentro. Este loot es basofia. Bueno, al fin algo. Bueno, continuemos. ¿Esto es una piedra de teletransporte? ¿O me parece a mí? Pero si la activo, estos se van a poner... ¿Se van a poner loquitas o algo? Comprobémoslo. Perfecto. Ya tengo todas. Ya encontré todos los teletransportadores de la isla. Una cosa menos de la que preocuparse. Guardias, ¿qué carajo?
Then don't forget to stock up with Scatty.
¿Quién es Scatty?
Well, at the very least, a pickaxe. And some provisions can't hurt. Or how about some healing potions? There are mine crawlers down there.
Oh. No pasa nada, no pienso quedarme mucho tiempo acá. ¿Qué tal el negocio?
How's business?
Since the tomb has been open, there hasn't been much demand. Raven has no more use for his slaves. That's why they're mining gold now. On
Bloodwyn, me suena. Ese idiota me robó como 100 monedas de oro en el primer juego. Si está por acá va a morir. Bloodwyn, ¿en qué? ¿Es que su opinión cuenta para algo?
Bloodwyn, is he in charge here?
He oversees the mine, but he's almost never down here. He spends most of his time with Raven in the temple.
What exactly does almost never mean?
Last time I saw him was when he came out of the tomb. No, wait. The last time he was here was when he sent the slaves to mine the gold. Unlike Raven, he is very interested in gold.
¿Qué clase de tumba?
What sort of tomb?
A cursed, unlucky tomb. The guardians of the tomb have killed many men.
Guardians? Are you talking about creatures of stone, rather flat with a round head?
That's exactly what I mean. They came out of the depths of the stone by the dozen. I knew from the beginning that it wasn't good to dig out the tomb. But Raven was possessed.
Hay que dejar en paz a la cultura maya.
And once the tomb was finally uncovered, he marched in there with his guards.
¿Qué estará tramando? ¿Qué necesito saber sobre la extracción de oro?
What do I have to know about mining gold?
Take a pickaxe in your hand and whack a lump of gold. Anyone can do that, but many nuggets will shatter that way. That's why only people who understand mining should do it. I can tell you more once you have some more experience.
Aprender a extraer oro.
Tell me more about gold mining.
Above all, you should know that gold is an ore. It's soft as butter. If you strike too hard, everything will shatter. Every digger has his own tricks for knocking some decent nuggets out of the rock. Ultimately, these tricks are what make the difference between a digger and a good digger. Besides that, practice makes perfect. Only when you've been digging for a while will you get better.
¿Qué quería Raven de la tumba?
What did Raven want in the tomb?
You're pretty curious. You remind me of a fellow I once knew. He was just as curious. And eventually it was his undoing.
Get to the point. What happened in the tomb?
Well, my throat is really dry.
Hey, Scatty, not now. This is important. So, what did Raven do?
Tengo algunas cervezas. De recompensa puedo dártelo.
He called, summoned something. He kept calling out words in a foreign language. Bright light poured out of the tomb, and then I heard a scream that cut right through me. A demonic scream.
And then?
That's all I know. At that moment, Bloodwyn came out of the tomb and said I should beat it. And that's what I did. It also didn't take long before Raven and his boys disappeared back into the temple. And since then, Raven hasn't been seen.
Qué loco. ¿Te apetece beber algo?
Would you like a drink?
A beer would really hit the spot. There's hardly any beer here in camp, but maybe Lucia still has a bottle.
Por tu salud.
There you go.
Oh, that tastes good. Thanks, man. You're my hero.
Adiós. Bueno, hora de matar reptadores. Ese pescado debe estar sucio y lo agarras así como si nada. Matemos. Acá están los cavadores. Leonard.
Hey, you.
¿Todo bien?
Everything all right?
Nice and regular. That's the way to get the fat nuggets.
Ok. Voy a hablar con los cavadores antes de ir. Emilio. ¿Todo bien?
What's up? I'm really slaving away. Well, the main thing is I won't get eaten by a crawler.
Se le dice reptador de minas en el lenguaje español. Fin.
Hey, you.
No me dan nada, che. De vuelta al trabajo.
Back at work?
Yeah. Now I'm getting the very last piece of gold out of this mine.
Bien. Vamos a hablar con tus compañeros. Crimson. ¿Qué haces? ¿Fundir oro?
What are you doing? Are you melting down your gold?
No, I'm washing vegetables. Of course I'm melting down gold, and I'm making coins out of it. Because just imagine, one fine evening Raven comes along and shoves a coin die in my hands. Out of one single gold nugget, I can mint a heap of coins. I'm so good that no one can tell
Me
me.
interesa eso. ¿Cuántas monedas me das por una pepita?
How many coins will you give me for one nugget?
Well, I don't know you at all, but I'll make you a special price. For one nugget, I'll give you 10 gold pieces.
Regatemos.
Let's haggle.
No, that's the standard price everyone gets.
I thought that was a special price.
It is. Everyone here is special to me.
Huh. ¿Qué sabes de Raven?
What do you know about Raven?
You won't believe it. I was there. I saw what he did in the tomb. He mumbled and called some strange words over and over. Cardamon.
Pará, no lo digas tan alto, vas a atraer a los demonios mayas, imbécil.
And then a blazing light came out of the tomb and I heard the scream. Oh, ye gods, that voice. That was the sound of the end of the world. Raven spoke with it. They conversed. Raven and that voice.
Pacto con
I
Belial.
don't know what they said. I just know that I could only master my limbs again many hours later, back in the camp.
Ok, eso que dijiste es como una especie de clave. Así que voy a tener que preguntártelo otra vez. Muy bien. A ver, ¿ustedes tienen algo que decir? ¿O todos tienen? ¿Sí? No tienen el diálogo completo. ¿Qué carajo? Qué loco.
What do you want from me?
Error de la traducción. Sí, todos tienen el mismo problema. Guardia. A ver ustedes. ¿Qué necesito saber sobre la extracción de oro?
What do I have to know about mining gold?
Brain work, boy. Mining gold is a purely mental procedure. Don't try to force the rock. It's harder than you. Free your mind of everything. And try to become one with the gold. Then it is like meditation. A prayer.
¿Qué pasa?
How's it going?
I slaved the way for the ore barons long enough. It's good that someone else is digging now.
El detrás tuyo tiene conocimientos. A ver, vos. ¿Qué necesito saber sobre la extracción?
What do I have to know about mining gold?
Always dig from bottom to top. That may be difficult, but that way you get more gold out of the rock.
¿Qué pasó?
How's it going?
I'm not going to the trouble of mining myself. We have enough slaves to do that for us. We never came by our gold so easily.
Vos, clon de Diego. Conocimientos. ¿Todo bien?
Everything all right with you?
The slaves are getting the big chunks out of our way. Then we'll harvest the golden fruit later.
Nothing's going to change about
Bien, por vos.
Hey, you!
Conocimientos ya.
What do I have to know about mining gold?
The legs. It's all in the legs. Strength and momentum come from the legs.
¿Y qué tal todo?
How's it going?
As long as the slaves are working, I'm not budging a finger.
Chef,
Hey, you!
¿qué pasó?
How's it going?
I'm cooking a delicious stew for the diggers and guards. But the slaves, they don't get anything. Some stale water and old bread at the most. That won't hurt those city boys.
Bien. ¿Ninguno se está escondiendo por acá? Dame esto. ¿Dónde están los putos raptadores de la mina? Supongo que están atrás del guardia ese que estaba por acá. ¡Ay, mierda! ¡Uy! No te quedes atrapado en la escalera. Eso podría ser malo para nosotros, ¿no? Y... Centinela de piedra. Pudieron matarlo. Al menos murieron con honor. El esclavo.
Nothing to be had there.
Nada más tienen estas putas moneditas antiguas. Deberían tener más cosas. ¿Qué pasa acá? Acá adentro. No hay nada. No será una trampa de esqueletos, ¿no? Ya he caído en una de estas. Pero ahora estoy preparado. Pará. Esa antorcha ahí, sospechosamente sola. Vamos a tocarla. No. ¿Y esta de acá? Tampoco. Entonces por el otro lado. ¿Y eso? Che, ¿dónde mierda están? Acá tampoco es. De mierda. ¿Alguien sabe dónde están los putos raptadores de la mina? Vengo acá en misión de matarlos y liberar este lugar, pero... acá no veo ningún puto raptador de la mina. Ahora estás tuyo.
Hey,
¿Qué carajo querés?
do you want to go into this passage?
Sí.
Why not?
There are even more slaves back there. As far as I'm concerned, you can go in, but don't hit them so hard they can't work anymore. After all, we certainly don't want them just sitting around. They have to dig for gold.
I see. And who ordered that?
That is a direct order from Bloodwyn.
I thought Raven was the boss here.
Right, but he gave the slaves to Bloodwyn. He doesn't have any more use for them.
¿Dónde carajo están esas estúpidas cosas? Tonak y Telbor.
Hey, I'm all right. But Pardis is pretty much down and out. If there's anything you want, talk to Patrick. He's our spokesman.
Tonak.
What do you want? I'm just an imprisoned worker. I haven't done a thing.
La concha de tu madre. ¿Dónde carajo están esos estúpidos bichos? ¿Dónde? Patrick.
Hey, you!
Vengo de parte de los magos de agua.
I've been sent by the water mages. I've come to free you.
Really? Why should I believe you?
Do you want to get out of here or not?
Of course I want to get out, but
Vatra sent me. If that's not enough for you, you can all rot in this hole for all I care.
All right, I believe you.
Really? Wow, that went faster than I thought. Okay, now all we need is a plan.
Trying to flee poses a great risk. William tried and he walked.
¿Dónde están los reptadores de la mina, macho?
Trust me, they won't dare to mount an escape.
¿Qué quieres que haga? ¿Que consiga un perdón en Raven?
What do you want me to do? Get you a pardon from Raven?
Hey, not a bad idea. But that can't be the plan. Just see to it that the guards don't attack us, and then we'll get out of here.
Okay, I'll handle that. Tell the others to get ready.
No, en serio, no encuentro esos estúpidos bichos pardos. ¿Qué tal?
How are you holding up?
¿Dónde están los reptadores?
Completely worn out. Is it a glorious sunny day or
No tengo ni puta idea, estoy dentro de esta mina hace mucho. Probablemente ya es de noche.
I don't know. Where's the gentle rain of summer? The
Sos un
cool
poeta.
evening breeze. I can feel them no longer. It's the eyes that go first in here.
Aguanta, pronto te rescataré.
Hang in there. Your rescue is near.
Thanks. Thanks for your words.
Toma.
Here, drink this.
Vamos a darte un elixir. Sí, toma el elixir.
Thanks. That does me good.
¿Y qué tal estás ahora?
How are you now?
Better. Thanks to you, I can feel my strength returning.
Bien. Pero podés guardar el arma, estúpido. Che, tu madre, no encuentro esas mierdas. Este lugar es una porquería. Ugh. Monty.
Hey,
¿Qué pasa?
Hey, how's it going?
I'm alive. That's all I care about. If you've got something to discuss, Patrick's your man.
Para por ahí vi que podías enseñarme así esto.
What do I have to know about mining gold?
Well, the angle at which you strike is crucial for efficient mining. Not too flat and not too steep. That way, you'll get the nuggets and make your pick hold up forever.
Qué bien. No, acá tampoco. Otro puto callejón sin salida. Ni mierda está eso. Mira acá el pedo. Guardia esclavo, no sabes dónde mierda está lo que tengo que ir a hacer. La puta madre, no lo encuentro por ninguna parte. ¿Será ahí? ¿Será acá? No, de acá viene. Ok. Sí o sí tiene que ser acá. Gracias.
Hey, wait a minute.
Is there a problem?
Mine crawlers. Lots and lots of mine crawlers. We've run into a nest here.
Dame tu bolso. ¿Por qué no atacamos a los reptadores?
Why don't we attack the crawlers?
I asked that too. But the guards had more important things to do.
Cobarde.
Bloodwyn has left it to me to remove this problem.
I don't suppose you're planning to fight the crawlers.
Why should I? So that we can get at the gold in the cave? Bloodwyn will just take most of it for himself anyway. And I'm not risking my neck for the little bit I'd get. If you want to fight the crawlers, don't let me stop you. Only don't lure them all out here, okay?
No va a ser necesario. ¿Puedes hablarme más sobre Bloodwyn?
Can you tell me more about Bloodwyn?
Yes, he's a gold-hungry bastard. He inspects every new vein and every nugget. He can't go too far out of his way for gold. But we don't mean shit to him.
And otherwise?
He thinks he's the greatest and can't stand it if someone is better off than he is. Okay, I wouldn't go up against him, even so. Just stay out of his way and don't provoke him. Unless you want him to get furious and lose control.
Ok. ¿Vos podés enseñarme algo, esclavo?
Hey,
O estás todo binario, ¿sí? Qué bien. A ver, a lo que vine. De una puta vez. ¿Cómo me costó encontrar esto? Estaba a plena vista. Hablemos de negocios. Yo los mato y ustedes mueren. ¿Qué carajo fue eso? Vamos a saquearlos en orden. Tanto lío por estas estúpidas cosas. Listo. Estos guardias son ineptos. Tienen espadas porque vienen con el uniforme nada más. Pará, hay una flecha tirada ahí, ¿no? ¿Qué? Es una manera de saludar. Son reptadores comunes, no hay ningún guerrero reptador. Qué mal. Opción. Esto. O sea, tenemos dos misiones acá. Tengo que liberar a los esclavos también. Y tengo que hacer esta mierda para atraer la atención de Bloodwyn. Entiendo. Aunque no me gustan estos escenarios tipo minas y esas cosas. Es muy aburrido. Me da la impresión de que estoy acá hace años. Ya está todo. En cuestión de minutitos se terminó la pesadilla, caras. Los reptadores son historia.
So, that should be it. The crawlers are finished.
Bloodwyn is already on the way. That's what you wanted, isn't it?
Sí.
I mean, you slaughtered the crawlers so Bloodwyn would come here. So whatever you're planning, do it now.
Voy a matarlo. Venganza por lo que me hizo en el campamento viejo. Uy, amigo Bloodwyn. Tenemos muchas cosas de que hablar. De los viejos tiempos. ¿Te acordás cuando me robaste 100 moneditas de oro? Con ese chantaje pedorro que hacías ahí. Cobrando impuestos a todos los que pasaban caminando cerca tuyo. Bueno, te voy a decir una cosa. Eso se termina hoy mismo. ¿A dónde vas? Hola.
Wait a minute. You killed the mine crawlers? Good. I'll take over now. Go on. Beat it.
Wait a minute.
You still aren't gone?
No.
We still have to set something straight.
Sí. Estoy buscando a Raven.
I'm looking for Raven.
Yeah. And what makes you think that Raven wants to talk to you at all? Wait. Are you?
¿Te acordás de mí?
Is it you? You're the guy we've been looking for the whole time. What are you doing here? You should be long dead.
People are always telling me that.
Those morons all failed. But you won't get past me. This time I'll finish you.
Ya
Like I
veremos.
already said, it's Raven I'm looking for. You aren't important to me.
I'll kill you. I've survived every battle so far.
No vas a sobrevivir a esta. Todo tiene su fin.
Everything comes to an end.
Ha ha! I'll defeat you all the same. And I survived the explosion of the barrier without a scratch.
¿Y quién crees que echó abajo la barrera?
And who do you think brought down the barrier?
Ah, you miserable dog. You can't defeat me. I'm Raven's best friend. His right hand.
Obviamente no tenía tiempo para florituras.
Obviously, he's got no time to be picky.
Ah, you miserable dog.
Basta de charla.
Enough talk. Let's fight.
It's too late for you anyway. Raven is opening the temple right now. Ha ha ha! Die, bastard!
Dale. Eso fue por mis 100 moneditas de oro. Y ahora me quedo con la cabeza. Ok, dame la cabeza. Me quedo con la cabeza de Bloodwyn de recuerdo. Lindos recuerdos de la mena. Adivina que tengo la cabeza de Bloodwyn en el bolsillo.
Sure showed that bum. Nice work.
Gracias.
Now I'll take a look around the cave.
Bien. Y ahora vamos a liberar a los putos esclavos, ¿o qué? ¿O qué hacemos? ¿Dónde estaban? Ah, por allá. Hey vos. Deja marchar a los esclavos.
Let the slaves go.
Listen, Bloodwyn is in command here. The slaves belong
Tengo la cabeza
to
de
him,
Bloodwyn
so he
acá
has
para
the right
decirte
to
que
set
los
them
liberes.
free. Besides, Thoris also has a say in that. And what about you? Do you have any say?
Toma la cabecita de Bloodwyn.
Is that enough?
No, no. Put that away. God, I don't want to see that.
It would be better for you if you let the slaves go now.
Wait a minute. Bloodwyn isn't the only one who has a say here. So long as I don't have an order from Thoris, no one will be set free.
But you just said that the slaves belong to Bloodwyn.
Yes, but I also said that I won't set.
Está bien, ahora voy afuera, te traigo la cabeza de Torus y vuelvo, ¿te
You're one of
parece?
those guys who won't take a leak without orders, eh?
Ok. Ahora te traigo la otra cabeza. Qué imbéciles. Y ahora sí creo que voy a tener acceso a donde está Raven. Ay, eso fue tedioso. Fue muy tedioso. Pero lo conseguimos. Che, Torus.
What are you planning?
What?
Now you've cleared Bloodwyn out of the way too. I'm just asking myself who's next, Raven or me?
Are you afraid?
I'm not afraid of a fight, but I am afraid of the consequences of your actions. This camp is the only thing we have left. It may not have always run to perfection, but it does run.
Hay todo un mundo ahí afuera, Torus.
Kill, another piece of our community breaks up. We are bandits, outcasts, lawbreakers, desperados.
Me estás haciendo sentir
Wherever we
mal.
go, we're hunted, locked up, and killed. There is no better place for us than this. No better time than now.
What are you getting at?
These men need someone to lead them. Who should that be? You? You, who is constantly roaming from place to place?
Tenés razón en todo eso, ¿verdad? Así que tú te ocupas de dirigir el campamento.
Then you take over the leadership of the camp.
Okay, but what about Raven?
Lo voy a
Raven will
matar.
soon have other worries. I'll take care of them. Oh, yes, and make sure that the prisoners can leave the camp in peace.
All right. I shall take care of all the guards out here.
Bien. Sabía que eres un tipo razonable, Torus. Bueno, hora de encontrarnos con nuestro viejo amigo Raven, que la verdad es que no tuvo mucha participación en el anterior juego. Guardia.
Hey, slow down. You aren't getting in there, so beat it.
Get out of my
Olvídame.
way. I have to see Raven.
No one enters these quarters. Direct orders from Raven himself.
Toma la cabeza de Bloodwyn.
Do you still want to stop me now?
Is that Bloodwyn? Oh,
Fue súper efectivo.
yes, no, I mean, you can go in.
Bien. Déjame ver si hay tablillas de piedra o algo acá. No. Qué mal. Bueno, ¿qué pasa? ¿Qué es esto? ¿Al final? ¿Estoy preparado? Sí. No hay que preocuparse. Estar acá. Vamos a guardarlo. Por si acaso. Soy vos, Raven. ¿Qué pasa acá? Zombies. Estúpidos zombies. Caen fácilmente. Che, qué lindas armaduras que tienen ahí. Lástima no los puedo saquear. La cámara de los tesoros de Raven. ¿Y Raven? Qué raro. Capaz que no está acá, se fue. Dame todo. Qué cagón. Ay. Dame. Otra poción. Abajo de la patita del esqueleto. Maleza de llanura. Ok. Entonces estará en la otra habitación. Raven, ¿dónde mierda está, sorete? ¡Da la cara! Sos vos, Raven. Te encontré, maldito. ¿Qué carajo pasa acá? Explícame todo y me voy a quedar con tu armadura cuando te mate. Está muy buena. Portal a otro mundo. Bueno. Se va con una sonrisita.